sorry, so يَوْمَ تَرَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ وَالْمُؤْمِنَاتِ, on the day that you will see mu'mineen, the believing men, والمؤمنات, and the believing women. يَسْعَى نُورُهُمْ, there will be a light, there will be a nur for them, بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ, in front of them, وَبِأَيْمَانِهِمْ, and on their right side. بُشْرَاكُمُ الْيَوْمَ, so there will be, like it will be said to them that bushrakum, there are glad tidings, there are blessings, there's good news for you. Al yawma, today. Jannatun, there are gardens, jannah, tajri min tahtiha al anharu, with rivers flowing under them, with streams flowing under them. Khalidina fiha, you will live in here forever. ذلك هو الفوز العظيم, and this is the only فوز العظيم, basically the only great victory, or like this is the greatest blessing, victory, winning. There's nothing greater than this. Now, if we go back a bit and focus on this part, يَسْعَى نُورُهُمْ بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَبِأَيْمَانِهِمْ, that there will be a light in front of them and on their right side. What does this mean? Well, this is a reference to the journey of over Pul Siraat, and I'm sure most of you are aware. Pul Siraat is going to be, on the Day of Judgment, it's going to be the bridge which everyone will have to pass through. It will be a bridge over Jahannam. So if you fall, Allahu Akbar Kabira, Allahumma ajirna min an-nar, may Allah protect us from that, but you fall into Jahannam. And I won't go into detail, but the description of that journey and that bridge is so very heart-wrenching in the Quran that it's going to be thinner than a strand of hair and sharper than the edge of a knife, and it will be pitch dark when we cross it. And now here we're seeing an exception, that the believing men, the mu'mineen and the mu'minat, the true believers, they will be given a light, a nur, which will be in front of them and on their right. What does this signify? Well, in front of them, visualize it as it's coming out of their heart. So basically, the light of Iman that was in their hearts, the true Iman. And on their right, meaning the nur of their good deeds, because it is quite customary, and it is actually better to do good deeds with your right hand, right? It's a hadith as well. So yeah, basically there's going to be those two lights for the true believers. Now, another point to note is mu'mineen and mu'minat are mentioned separately. And generally, this is not the general tone of the Quran. Quran generally mentions just mu'mineen, and it means both men and women. But here, mu'mineen and mu'minat are being mentioned separately. And this, one understanding of this is that this is establishing a separate individual status of women. That yes, in this world, you may be for some worldly matters, you have been placed under the authority of men for certain things, but that does not absolve you of the responsibility, and that does not take away any sense of humanity or responsibility or personhood from you. Because in the eyes of Allah, you are equal, you're completely equal when it comes to your good deeds, when it comes to your iman, and when it comes to answerability. You will be answerable in your own right on the Day of Judgment. There's going to be no intercession that day that, my husband will answer for me, or my father will answer for me, or my brother will answer for me. You're going to be responsible for your own thing. And if you were believing, then you will be given the reward. If you were disbelieving, then there will be punishment for you. And Another important thing to note is ذَلِكَ هُوَ الْفَوْزُ الْعَظِيمُ. Now, for those of you who may know some Arabic or who may be familiar with some basic Arabic knowledge, this manner of, like, this tone, ذَلِكَ هُوَ الْفَوْزُ, it could also have said ذَلِكَ الْفَوْزُ الْعَظِيمُ, and that would mean this is a great victory. But ذَلِكَ هُوَ الْفَوْزُ الْعَظِيمُ means this is the only, this is indeed, this is verily the only great victory, the greatest achievement, the greatest blessing. There's nothing beyond this. So that basically, if forget the worldly life, forget everything here, you can achieve all the wealth and knowledge and blessings in this world, but if you fail that day, if you fail over the Pul Siraat, then I'm sorry, that is, you've lost, you've ultimately lost. So this is something really important to note in this ayah.